see, going live. There we
Go
are.
button.
So this is share beer. What is it? Share beer. What?
280,
287.
287. Man.
Right on. 287.
Woo.
Little brief. Well, we skipped a week last weekend, so now here we are again.
Now, is this the is this episode from a boat? Didn't you guys get like a crap load of rain there?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was. Yesterday was nuts, bro.
Yeah.
It
I heard like
was.
4 inches of rain or something in an hour and a half or something.
You know what? The hardest hit city here. Well, I mean, the whole Phoenix metro area was affected, but the hardest hit city was Chandler. They got I don't know, somewhere 5.5 inches, something ridiculous like that. It was ridiculous how
Wow.
they definitely got over 5 inches. It was definitely over five. I sound like Rain Man. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
It was, but it was definitely over 5.3 inches.
Man, that's
Uh, and the rest of the
crazy.
city, I was just like, it just got, definitely over three. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It
That's,
was crazy the amount of rain that hit. I was glad I'm on the second floor.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I imagine a lot of first floor buildings got flooded to some extent.
they did, honestly. There's,
Yeah.
and it's, it was a trip to, I mean, you know what these big freeways look like, because Atlanta has them too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, these freeways are huge, and there's always people on them. And to see that look like a river,
Yeah.
literally, was
Mm-hmm.
nuts. It was
Yeah.
nuts to see I-10, and it looked like a river. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's whew, that's a lot of rain. That is. That's a lot for anywhere,
For anywhere.
especially in the desert like
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yes.
that's
Especially here. Yeah.
yeah.
It's as a matter of fact, it was for a typical monsoon season. They get like two point something inches,
Yeah.
2.3, I think they were saying.
Wow.
So for the whole monsoon season.
Yeah.
So it was some crazy, crazy, crazy rain. Like it
Yeah.
was.
That's nuts. Well, I'm going to open up a beer that I'm sure is made from rainwater. Swedish rain, right? Isn't Grolsch Swedish?
Is it Swedish? I
I
thought it
don't
was
know.
Dan
Maybe it is. I don't
Denmark or
know.
something.
It's 5%. I haven't had this in a while, but it's got the funny, the little
Yeah, the flip
high
top.
class flip top bottles.
Yeah, I love that.
So there we
As a
go.
matter of fact, that's the bottle that a lot of homebrewers use, right?
Yeah, which
They
is fine as long, yeah, except it's a green bottle, but
accept this green, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's a cool bottle. I mean, I hadn't had Grolsch in years, and yeah, it's just your typical Eurotrash lager. Uh,
I really don't like it
it's it's yeah, it's fair at best.
at best. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely best consumed ice cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The more
Uh,
that temperature drops
yeah,
on that or rises on that beer,
yeah,
yeah, just the it gets, like
yeah, yeah.
its factor is very high. Now I noticed that on here they had a new applause feature. I don't see it though.
Nobody's applauding this beer. All right.
I know, but when I signed on, it said to me that there
Oh,
was
really?
an
Okay.
applause feature. It ran me through like three different screens of it before I could do anything.
Huh.
But now I don't see it. There's supposed to be something that looks like two hands clapping, and it lets your audience get involved.
Oh, okay.
So at any
Yeah, I
point,
see the Q&A. I see the showcase, the screen
yeah,
share, the chat. I don't see applause.
yeah, I
Maybe
don't
maybe
either.
if I open up a real beer, the applause will come on.
Ah, yeah,
Maybe Google's got an algorithm or something, that knows depending on what's going on. Maybe we could get some hot chick to show up, then the applause feature will come on.
I know. I now in my Untapped, I have been getting on Untapped at least every weekend
Okay.
when I'm able to have a few beers. Sometimes I will have a beer when I get off of work,
Mm-hmm.
but um, I have been using the Untapped quite a bit lately. So anybody that wants to join or follow me along. It's Joe underscore D on Untapped,
Yep.
and you can follow you follow along, cheers, all that stuff. It's a pretty cool app, man.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it. I had my three. I logged my 300th beer the other night, and it was a Coors
Wow.
Light.
Oh, good
Coors
lord.
Light was my 300th beer.
Well, I've been having that Dan Patrick beer. It's the Audible
Oh.
Ale.
Okay. Yep.
I
Yep.
revisited that again. I think that was the first time I've logged it on tap though, but I've had it a few times before.
That's
But
a pretty good beer. I mean, it's not too bad.
I mean, it's not it's from Red Hook. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I mean, I would be insanely flattered if Red Hook made me a beer. That's for sure.
Hmm.
So yeah, it is what it is, man. It's
Hmm.
just an easy drinking beer. It's 4.7%. You
Yep.
can crush them all day if you really wanted to. I
Yep.
mean, you
Yep.
really
You
could.
could. Yep.
It's a
Yep.
very solid lawnmower beer, is the way I look at it. It's not nothing fancy, but it does
Oh,
have a really good. It's a step up from a Budweiser, is the way I'm
mhm.
looking at it.
Yeah. It's a yeah. It's a step up. It's not craft. It's crafty.
Craft E, yes, I like that. Yeah, it's Craft E. Yes, just a little more flavor, little better
Hmm.
consistency to it. A really nice fluffy head to it. You know, but and then I had this one also from College Street Brewhouse and Pub here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
It's Sweet Devil Stout. It's 666 as far as alcohol content. So
Oh, 666. Okay.
yeah,
Very good.
6.66%. So
Okay.
but it was also very good. A very nice flavor, very nice consistency to it. I plan on reviewing it. I have 2 bottles left, and I plan on reviewing it. And then another thing, like I found out the alcohol laws here as far as selling beer and stuff.
Hmm.
And I guess they recently lifted all the restrictions from the way I'm
Oh, wow.
understanding it. Had a small conversation with the lady that was selling the beer, and
Okay.
because I did go early, and hell, there's people on a Sunday at about 7 in the morning buying freaking 30 packs. You know what I'm
All
saying? I'm like,
right. Yeah, get ready for the day, man.
yeah, I'm like, the game here wasn't until Monday night. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you,
You gotta get your start, man.
holy
You got to
shit.
get through your first 30 pack by the time the game starts, man. It's not even worth it.
I'm like, the game's not till tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But in any case, I was asking her, so what are the rules here? In New Mexico on a Sunday, you couldn't get beer until 12.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's same thing here. 12:30 here.
yeah. So she said, no, they lifted all the restrictions. You can pretty much buy it anytime the store opens.
Hmm.
Your only restriction is the store being closed.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it's depending on how you want to look at it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's the way it was in Illinois, I think. If the store was open, you could buy beer. There weren't really any restrictions as far as specific times or whatever, which I like because, if you were getting off work late or you had a day off and you wanted to pick something up before you headed out of town or something, you
Yeah.
could do it.
Yeah, she
So,
said you can buy on election day. You can because we did have those weird rules. I don't think you could buy on election day.
until the
Uh,
polls closed or an hour or two before they close or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
in New Mexico, I believe we had those laws. So um, yeah, here she said, anytime you want. So
Hmm.
I remember when I first moved to Albuquerque, they had drive-through liquor stores.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if they
Yeah,
went to that here, that would be kind of crazy. But
yeah, yeah. That's probably the next step.
that's
Yeah. Well, we have drive-through liquor stores here.
do you really?
Hmm. With all the crazy restrictions and all that stuff, they still have drive-through liquor stores. So
Wow.
it's just all. messed up. I mean, the rules and it just doesn't make any sense at all how they come up with one rule versus another.
Now, I really don't know. I've got some odd beer news right here. And if my internet was any slower, it might take to the end of the show to actually get the page to pop up here. It's ridiculous. Um, Let me see here. It's from Del Taco. Do you have
Okay.
Del Taco out that way?
No, but I've eaten at Del Taco. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're like a Southwest thing. Yeah, you get them in Texas, West, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I didn't know if they were national yet or not.
No.
I never even heard of them.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay. So there
Yeah,
we are. Yeah,
yeah,
there we are. All right. Yeah, I didn't know how far their reach was. Okay. And I don't know why it's in my beer news, but it is. But they came out with these new, um, these three Fresca bowls is what they're calling it. And I guess it's just because it's food that could go with beer, maybe. I don't have any idea because there's no beer in this article.
huh.
It's just all about this new food they came out with.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know why it was actually in my beer news, but it that's where it popped up at. But they actually look pretty good. Here, I'll put the because I do have a lot of viewers that are in this area. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
I'll put it in the chat, the link, and you can at least see what they look like. But
Well, maybe that's for the people that are buying the 30 packs at 7 in the morning. You know, they can stop by Del Taco and get some of the Fresca stuff.
yeah, they could. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would definitely help in there. I guess they're $4.
Okay.
$4 each, and they don't look too bad, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like little like burrito bowl type things. Yeah. Rice and beans and then chicken and stuff on top.
Yeah, and they got like cilantro and
Uh-huh.
some pico de gallo type salsa.
Yep.
You know, I really don't know why that was in my beer news, but it was.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of odd beer news. Just yet another stupid thing to talk about.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. I'm reading through the story and it's like this column, and he's talking, and somewhere down there, there's somebody that did a Kickstarter project to open up a new brewery or something.
Oh,
The chain is also hosting the Art for Cancer contest with winners announced weekly. Oh yeah, it's like a little summary of stuff. Yeah, at the bottom of the article.
yeah,
One
that's
of the
kind of
latest. Yeah,
it's
John and
still
Melissa Fisher, owner of Redlands, soon to open fourth brewery, used Kickstarter to open up the brewery.
yeah, but it's just odd. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, what does that have to do with?
Yeah, exactly.
What did one have to do with the other, really? You know,
Yeah.
you're either pumping up the Del Taco uh, little kits that they have, whatever that is, or
Yeah,
you're having an article about a brewery starting up. Like, so what? I don't,
yeah.
I don't get that whole thing.
I think it's like a little compilation of all the food related stuff that happened in San Bernardino, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now we know. Hmm. So all you people buying the 30 packs at 7 in the morning, stop by after you've had like 8 or 9. Have a friend drive you to Del Taco that hasn't been drinking the 30 pack, and then you can get a bowl. You know, you can get one of those new Fresco bowls, refuel, have your friend who hasn't been drinking drive you back home. You can finish the rest of your 30 pack.
Yes. Yeah. See, there's a tie in there. See,
Mm-hmm.
hello. There's a tie in there.
Got to have at least 10 beers before a Del Taco Fresco Bowl. I mean, really.
Really, right? I mean, yeah, now here's a quick one before we get back to Barrick real quick, because this is kind of uh, something that Barrick will appreciate here.
I'm listening.
Let me get this back here. Hold on a second. How come I'm not? Darn it! Oh man, I hate that when you. I had a clear copy and paste situation happening here, brother. And
Oh, there's Earl. Okay.
here we go. Okay. So I'll put this one in here. This is Victory Brewing, right? Is let me see. Yeah, Life Sciences firm team up. Victory Brewing and the Life Sciences firm team up to detect bacteria that can spoil beer's taste. So I think a while back, Barrick was talking about, or Barrick's the one that I can remember talking about, bringing beers back after they spoil, and I know we've had those type of conversations, and
Hmm.
and Victory Brewing is teaming up with, it looks like this science firm to find the bacteria that does spoil the taste of
Hmm.
beer.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's
Hey,
good.
you know what? I had some beer go bad, about 3 months ago, and I tried it the other day, and it still tastes like shit. So it
Yeah.
doesn't always work.
Those bacteria are still in there.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting little article here.
Yeah.
So
So if you looked at the Q&A here, Bumfrope said, Grolsch sounds like the noise you make when you drink it too fast. For Grolsch beer. And John says, having some beers from his trip to New York. Oh, by the way, Joe, thanks for the Limerita recommendation. My Irish stomach can handle many things, but I was beaten by the Rita. I should have chilled the toilet paper before. I should have chilled the toilet paper before that one. Another outstanding recommendation for Limerita.
exactly. I did have another. Was it a raspberry or something like that? I did revisit that one again.
Uh,
That
I almost picked up one in my beer store. They had king cans of Limerita, Raspberita, and Mangarita.
yeah.
Yeah, I almost picked one up, and then I got something else.
They are selling it just regularly everywhere. I mean, everywhere I go, they have at least a bin of the little Ritas,
Yep.
so you can buy a couple of singles of that. It seems like they're selling them 8-ounce singles, 16-ounce singles, and the big 24-ounce can.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh, Everywhere I go, literally. I mean, every grocery store, damn near
Mm,
everywhere I go. If I go to a gas station, even,
yeah.
I mean, they are really pumping that up.
It'd be really interesting to see what percentage of buyers are men versus women on that stuff.
Yeah, all the stats on that stuff.
I
Yeah.
would, I would think it would be predominantly women, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I, you know what? I don't know, man, because they're kind of, a lot of the marketing these days is going towards just sweeter, kind of foo-foo-y type of
Yeah.
drinks, like they're really pumping up the apple ciders and stuff
Yep.
these
The hard
days.
cider and stuff. Yeah. Those
And
have been really good.
just from like especially this new uh terminal that I'm at, I have some beer discussions with guys, and some of these guys are really into that cider stuff, man. I mean,
Hmm.
really into it, and I'm like, well, I mean, cider, really?
Yeah. There's been a lot. There's been a lot of hard ciders hit the market the last couple of years. There's a little bit more shelf space to those.
Yeah, when I go to the store here, I mean, there's a I mean, it's getting to a point where I'm gonna have to start reviewing these. I'm gonna have to start really sampling these different ciders because there's a crap load of them.
Oh, speaking of reviews, I don't. I didn't want to bring this up, but did anybody notice that? I don't know if you guys ever visited. 3 weeks ago, YouTube shut down my beer review site.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious. I got an email saying it was shut down for repeated violations of the terms of service, and I had no idea why. They
Huh.
just, it's completely shut down. I went through the little appeal process. I haven't gotten any word back. I think it's gone. I think they just shut it down. I don't know if I got spammed or
You know what?
something, but
Now that you mention it, Mark, I
literally
remember.
overnight, it's done. I have 5,000 subscribers gone. I have no access to it at all.
Well, you know what? I do remember hearing. I think it's one of our mutual fans mentioning it in the Google Plus, and I didn't
Okay.
really know where that was coming from. Something about a video, yeah, something to that effect. So
Yeah.
yours is just
It's
you know
it's
why?
done.
Because
It doesn't. It's as if it never existed. It's gone, completely
Wow.
wiped out off the face of the earth. Done. I appealed to YouTube. I haven't heard anything back. I never got any emails letting me know if there was any problems.
Repeated violations of what?
Terms of service, whatever that means. Spam, inappropriate content, copyright violations, and I've never had any of those.
you know what's hilarious is I've
And they
had
just shut it down. I mean, and there's not, apparently, if they do it, you can't do anything about it. It's done. It's like judge, jury, and executioner.
You know what? And you've probably heard of it too. I've heard of other photographers going through this, and they just get shut down like that. And they, as a matter of fact, there's a kind of a famous photographer going through the same junk right now with some of his content. And he's been appealing it to Google and so forth.
Yeah,
And
what's his name? Martin Bailey, I think
Martin
is the guy.
Bailey,
Yep,
yeah.
he's had issues with the video. But I have no, and I didn't want to mention anything. It happened about a month ago, and I figured I'd let this appeal process run its course, but I haven't heard anything back. I've sent another email. Nobody has replied.
No, well,
And
I'm glad you did mention it because I do remember hearing that, and I didn't know to what extent anything was happening, but wow, that is wild.
yeah, it's really, really bizarre and pretty upsetting too because, I mean, I had the thing for 5 years and kind of built it up, and then they just flip a switch and it's gone.
Yeah, because that's a bunch of junk, man. We do put a lot of time into this and money
Oh yeah.
and effort, and it's a nice hobby for Christ's sake. It's a nice, safe hobby where you're not alone with making beer reviews for Christ's sake.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm just, and anybody who's watching this, just pay attention. I don't know why they shut it down. I have absolutely no idea. I went back through my Gmail, which is where everything goes. I have no record of YouTube sending me anything saying that there was a problem with spam comments or anything like that. So I have zero idea why it happened.
So what is how do you even find out about the appeal process?
It's hidden. I got the email saying it violates the terms of service. Click here. So I clicked on some link, and then you had to go through the help thing to find their appeal process, and it's only email only. There's no phone number, nothing you can call. So I had to go through 4 or 5 different links to get a form, fill out a form saying why you're appealing it, and then you submit it, and then it goes into a black hole because nothing ever comes back. So it's really amazing. I mean, I have zero idea why it happened, and nobody from YouTube will give me any information.
Something to do with Zach. What does that mean, Dave?
Oh, Zach said something bad about Google a couple years ago.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Zach's fault. That's it. No.
You know what's bizarre about that too, Mark, is because in my early days of making videos, I had a lot of videos with music on there. I have had a lot of violations.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem, Mark. Maybe you didn't have enough violations.
Yeah, maybe that's
you
it.
didn't have enough.
They're like, damn it, he doesn't have enough violations. We're shutting him down.
And because it's bizarre to me, because I will get hell, I just got a notice a few weeks ago about another violation on an old video. You know what I'm saying? And what they end up doing is just putting a little thing on there so you can go to iTunes or something and buy the song.
Yeah. I had a couple of those. I was using royalty-free music, that I had proof of, and I got a couple of those like in 2010, and then I answered those, and they said, okay, we're fine, and then that's it. I have heard nothing since then, and then they just shut it down. So I went from 5,000 subscribers and 1 million views to nothing overnight.
That blows, man.
Yeah.
That is. I can't even tell you how many hours. How many videos did you have up there?
500.
Yeah, so I can't even.
I mean, there's a couple thousand hours of stuff over the last 5 years just gone. I mean, and I have no idea how to get it back. So.
And that's YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
So your whole YouTube account is just gone.
The Video Beer Reviews YouTube channel is gone. If you click on it, it just says I don't think anything comes up. They just like blocked it up.
Wow.
Well, let me look quick. What's your YouTube? Well, hold on.
Just Video Beer Reviews in YouTube.
Yeah, Video Beer.
And there'll be nothing in there. Unless something changed in the last 24 hours.
Video Beer Reviews.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow, dude.
So for anybody thinking of starting a beer review channel, don't cross YouTube, I guess. Although you never know if you really cross YouTube because they won't tell you. It's just really frustrating. I don't know.
But the problem is there's so many people starting up.
Oh yeah, there's hundreds of beer review channels on YouTube now. Whereas, 5 years ago there were like 8.
Wow, Mark, yeah, you're gone, dude.
Yeah, I am. It's as if I never existed.
Now, see, there's a few, like, you have an old video on here with Chad.
With Chad, but that's on his channel.
Yeah.
That's not on my channel. Yeah.
And then you have one with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all that exists.
Wow, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, I better not mention that you come on this show or we're done.
Yeah, probably jinx you.
You're the new Zach, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, Zach ain't got nothing on you anymore.
Mm-mm. So I don't know if anybody has any idea. I mean, the only thing I can think of is because I hadn't visited the account for for maybe a month because I was just so busy with work and I hadn't uploaded a video. So I'm just wondering if somebody got a hold of it and just spammed it with a bunch of crap, and sent it over to the edge. But I never got any emails from YouTube alerting me to any problems. It was just the one email saying it's been shut down.
I seriously couldn't even tell you how many violations I've had.
Yeah.
And when I look at my account, it says my standings in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Because it tells you your standing.
Yeah.
In my standing.
And I look back, and it was probably first part of July, when I went in and kind of answered comments and that type of stuff, and I was in good standing. And then a month later, it just vanished. I don't know what happened in 24 days to take me from good standing to banned for life. I don't know.
Yeah, because there's nothing on your videos that would be.
Oh no.
Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, I did that on purpose because I didn't want to cross any lines. But I guess I should have just dropped the F-bomb in every video, and I would have been fine.
You would have been absolutely fine.
I would have still have a channel.
Yeah,
but you should have put some copyrighted music in there.
Yeah,
that would have really helped you.
Yep. And on your intro and your outro, put girls with their flash in their
Girls Gone Wild intro and outro. Yeah, I'd probably have like 20 million views and be making $1,000 a day from YouTube.
Yeah.
Instead, I followed the rules. Look what happens when you follow the rules. You get screwed.
Well, it really sucks too because I mean, none of us was getting rich on it, but I mean, that cuts into your little Google check that you would get.
Yeah, that was $50, $75 a month. That's my beer money.
Yeah,
I got a budget, man.
It's beer money, right? Yeah, I mean, it really is. You know what I'm saying?
I got to walk to work a few days a week now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is crazy, Mark. You know what? Yeah. And you hear about this so often, just even people that they just get banned from Google as it is, like their website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And once you're not listed with Google, you're done, son. You're done. Like,
yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but my
Anybody gonna
other.
Bing you? I mean, you know what? That's curious. You know what? I wonder if we could Bing you. No, because it's YouTube, right? Like
Yeah.
YouTube's still not gonna show you, right? Like,
Yeah. But it's still my personal Google account that's tied to YouTube still works, and other stuff. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they'll ban all those too. Who knows?
curious. I'm gonna look up
Central ID.
you just. Uh,
Yeah, if you just type in my name in Google, you'll see other stuff. But
See your.
yeah, that is weird, man.
Yeah.
See that has me super curious because I mean this is what we're doing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean we're doing. In that case, I could be shut down tomorrow, and then
Well, I guess the message is, we use it. It's free, granted, but if somebody decides or some algorithm decides that you've crossed the line, there's really nothing you can do about it. I haven't found a way to actually find anything that can allow me to find out. That's what I said. I said, well, what did I do? I never got an email, saying what I did that was so offensive that caused you to shut down the account.
How long ago did you send that, Mark?
I got the notice on like August 9th, and I sent it that day, and it's been a month. And I sent another one a couple weeks ago saying, hey, what's the deal? And then I got a reply back, well, you've already appealed. Please wait until you hear about your first appeal before you appeal a second time. Well, I haven't heard anything. So.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's really bizarre. So.
I wonder if
C'est la vie.
I wonder if it's similar to the partner program when the partner program first started. You remember it would take forever to get approved.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they finally sent me a thing to become a partner.
Yeah, me too. It took me I applied and it took me 3 or 4 months or something to get approved. And
yeah, and I never really was notified that. I mean, I guess I was notified, but it's just like all of a sudden, bam, yeah, you're partner. Like you just didn't, like.
Yeah, it just appeared one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. So it's it was fun while it lasted, I guess, but nothing's forever, especially on YouTube.
Wow, that kind of hard reality sets in there because, this definitely intrigues me because not only do we have these videos online, but we have a lot of media online. I have my photography online,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I have photography backed up, but I don't really. These videos are so large. There's no way I could.
No, I have the last year. I was deleting like the 2 years previous, so I've got like the last year and a half. But the other stuff from 2009, 2011, 2012, it doesn't exist anymore. So.
Wow, it's just poof.
Hope you guys watched them while you could, because they're gone.
Hey, if they come back, I don't want to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Just people better have their hands above the table. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, you get that much mark back all at one time.
Oh man, yeah.
People might not be able to control themselves.
They won't be able to handle it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It might cause the internet to shut down.
You know what? Maybe that was the violation, my friend. There was just too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, there might have been too much of that. Yeah. What was that? What was that video service that people were, showing their peckers and all that stuff? What was that? I forget. It's some chat service or something.
Oh yeah.
Known for that thing, but that sucks, dude. That sucks hard. I mean that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say because I mean they could do the same thing to me. I can't tell you more. I can't even. I've got videos that are in there now that they've said were a violation. They're still in there.
Yeah, from 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I've got. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a. If I'm not mistaken, I think I like reposted someone else's video. And I might have more hits on his video than he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do have a couple videos that were that you reposted that you've got a ton more hits than the original because you had more subscribers. Yep.
Yeah, he got, so it was actually to their benefit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Dude, that's weird. That is bizarre.
Yeah. I'm going to email him one more time, and then I'm going to look up a phone number. I'm going to find a phone number, and I'm just going to call, like, the Google receptionist and be like, okay, can you connect me with the person that deletes accounts so I can talk to him and find out what's going on?
Yeah, who's the guy? I want to know the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine someone like Greg? Greg makes a video every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine someone like Greg getting shut down, man?
All 1,700 videos just gone.
Yeah.
And
2.5 billion freaking videos that he makes. Good lord.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's a lot of time. Time, money, everything. And it just to be
it's crazy.
shut down like that really sucks. That's kind of scary, man. It's terrifying, actually.
Yeah, well, I guess I could be dead. That would be the alternative, so I'm still alive.
But if part of you is dead, right? Because you put a lot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Part of my internet identity is just gone.
You're gone now, man.
You know what'd be worse? You know what'd be worse, Mark? You could have lost your hair.
That's true. That's true.
Because you have a beautiful head of hair. So
I do. Thank you. He
went there. He
still got hair.
He called it beautiful. See?
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you.
See? There it is. Now he's blushing at you, man.
With all that little thing coming down.
Oh, look at that.
You like that? Yeah.
It's always got that one little thing coming down.
Work on it.
You know, the scary part is, Mark, you can only see one of his hands every once in a while. And he does wear a kilt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Yeah. Oh, there went the viewers. There it was. Damn,
Yeah.
we were way up there, man. The fucking viewers went.
We're down to 1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe.
We're back in single digits now, man.
Yeah. That was our one shot, becoming famous.
You know what though? I wonder what happened to that applause feature because there was definitely a lot of hits on that. I wonder what happens because during that Google conversation, I mean, the viewers did go pretty high.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. So I wonder what happens.
I don't know. Well, just watch your channel, Joe. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted because I talked about it. That would really suck.
Yeah, you might be bad juju, man. Oh.
I don't know. You know. There we go.
There it is. Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
It pissed me off for a week, and then I'm like, I can't do anything about it. If they do it, they do it. At least I still got my hair, and Barrick likes it, so I'm good.
You still got that little thing coming down.
This little thing right here?
Yeah, the John
I used to do
Travolta.
that too when I had hair.
Yeah.
The John Travolta little. Right?
Yeah. The Fonzie thing.
Fonzie, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Dude, we're the only ones that know that reference anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Dave's like, what the hell are they talking about?
No, Dave knows the reference. That's for sure. He knows the reference.
Yeah.
But I mentioned Fonzie. I remember not too long ago to some 20-somethings, and they were like,
huh?
Fonzie? What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, dude, you don't know Happy Days? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, forget it. You
haven't lived until you watched Happy Days.
It's happening to me. It's happening to me.
Well, I had yeah. I mean, it just I work with some people that are in their 20s, and it's like I talk about stuff, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, come on, you don't know." They have no idea at all.
You know what's?
Remember when you had the phones that you had the dial?
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Yeah, like they put a dial on the iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 has a dial now, and
You are kidding me.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Retro.
That is a joke that I always do about people with old cell phones. Their cell phone is sold. It has a rotary dial on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a party line. It's got a cell phone with a party line.
I remember that.
Yep, we had one.
I lived in the country, and you pick up and hear Mrs. A church lady talking to so and so.
Talking to her boyfriend. They're like, whoa, wait a minute, church lady.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
That you got to be pretty old and live in the country to remember a party line.
Yeah.
What was that? Farmersonly.com. Have you seen those commercials, man? That is too much, bro. Yeah, it's a farmer's hookup service. You know what I'm saying? What do you call those matchup services? Farmersonly.com.
Has anybody asked Dave what he's drinking?
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
he's
Dave,
just
what are you
sitting there
drinking?
smiling. I don't know. He's having something good, probably.
Talk, Dave, so we can get the close up on it. Talk.
Anti-Hero by Revolution.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new. It's one of my go-tos.
Cool.
Dave, I forgot today was Craft Beer Tuesday, so all I'm drinking is homebrews. I just had a raspberry, which it actually turned out to perfection. It really tastes like Sam Adams made a raspberry, just very, very light raspberry. It tastes like beer with the slightest amount of raspberry in it. It's really good. Very light, very refreshing. But now I've moved on to another chocolate beer.
Chocolate
I've been
porter.
drinking the hell out of them Deschutes 12, that variety pack they've got out right now. Man, that's a good variety pack. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's 3 beers, I think, of 4 different kinds, or 4 different kinds of 3 beers. Obsidian's in there, Black Butte's in there, Mirror Pond's in there.
Oh, wow.
I can't even find Deschutes around here.
Yeah.
And the 12 pack's like $13 or $14 too. So I mean, it's just an outstanding variety pack.
Yeah, that's a great deal. If I could get the shoots here, I'd buy that pack because the shoots make some good stuff.
Oh, you still can't get the shoots, Mark?
Mm-mm. I was in Pennsylvania last week and I saw a couple Deschutes beer, but I didn't see. They only had like 1 or 2. They didn't have all of them, and I didn't see a variety pack. I just saw a couple 6-packs.
Well, for some reason the Q&A is disabled.
Yeah, it just went down.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, you know what it was? Earl asked a question. What happened to all that data? You know, when my stuff got deleted.
Yeah.
So maybe YouTube found that and they just deleted. It's already starting, Joe. Yeah.
Now, because Bum has suggested a show title, I just in time actually must have got that title from him and posted it on there. So now it's "You Have a Beautiful Head of Hair" is the show title.
Sounds like a good title to me. Yeah. You have a beautiful head of hair, even without a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I like the way it shows. At least on my screen, it's showing Share Beer 287. You have a beautiful head of hair, and it's me, bald guy, up there.
There you go.
Yeah, I like the way it's doing that.
They forgot to put the "not" in the parentheses next to it. You have a beautiful head of hair.
Not. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! It is happening. I'm fading.
Oh, he is. He's fading away.
Oh,
Fade.
yeah, he is.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
Oh, no problem, Dave.
That
Enjoy
is.
the rest of your life. It's been good seeing you on Google.
I know I'm beating the dead horse here, but dude, that is terrifying. It really is because.
Don't get too scared. I don't know. Just back up anything that's important to you. Because
You know what's even weirder than that though? There was a lot of birthdays today, dude. I had a lot of birthdays in this beer circle today.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, there must have been 7.
Wow.
It's a popular birthday.
As a matter of fact, who was the one from Texas that used to jump in? It was his birthday.
Oh, AJ. AJ?
AW.
AW. Yep, AW.
AW. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how bad Alexis got.
And that son of a bitch would always be cooking something good too.
Yes.
This time.
Yep.
And Bogarted. That's the worst thing. Bogarters suck.
Not every.
Birthday or not, you don't Bogart. Yeah, that I don't know what happened to the Q&A, man, but it's just all of a sudden disabled.
It's gone.
That is it, man.
It's my fault.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, no problem.
Mark's got all the bad juju now, man.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, just shave your head like this part, so you just kind of have a, yeah, all that pretty hair's gone. They'll let you come back.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, well.
I got this little thing going on.
Yeah, you got the little exclamation point there coming up.
Yep, I got good fishing right there.
Yeah.
So I've got another quick article here. Worst beer ever made in the history of mankind.
Oh, Steel Reserve by far.
Yeah. Stonies.
That one's easy.
So which one do you call it?
Steel Reserve.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, that one's.
Yeah,
Isn't that a
pretty bad.
malt liquor? That's a malt liquor, isn't it?
Scotch by generic beer from Safeway. That's got to be pretty bad too.
This one is calling Spike and Jerome's collaboration rum oak barrel barley Rhine. Wow.
This sounds delicious.
Is that something from Terrapin? Because I hear Spike in there. I wonder if that's
It
the
comes
brewer.
in an 11.4 ounce flip top bottle. He likes the
Just like
bottles.
this.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Well, it's
He likes
got to be expensive then.
It is, yeah.
Let's see. There's
Especially
the
if it's a
link.
green bottle.
There's the link. It's let's see. He said he purchased it in Massachusetts. It's a collaboration of Terrapin Brewing
Yep.
and what is it? It was at Brasserie,
Oh, okay.
Switzerland.
Yeah. So it is Spike. That's what I heard. Spike. There's not a lot of brewers named Spike, but that's the guy. Spike Bukowski is the head brewer at Terrapin.
Oh.
It sounds good. It says it smells like pickled burnt cabbage soaked in rubbing alcohol. It's like that.
I'm having that for dinner. We're having that with chicken wings tonight. He was making some pickled spiced cabbage with burnt rubber.
That's
With the chicken wings.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, these descriptions are awesome, man. I love that. Who wrote this article? That is great. Oh, Don Rowan? Rowing? Is that how you say it? From the Beer Examiner, New England Beer Examiner. That is excellent. I love that description, man. That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says this is the worst beer in the history of mankind. That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad beer.
That's pretty much beer, yeah.
I think that just sounds like somebody that can't appreciate a fine brewed sour, I bet. Let's see. Couldn't be beer as unlike any beer that she had smelled before. All right.
I don't know, just upon pouring, a direct smell of pickled burnt cabbage soaked in rubbing alcohol permeated the air surrounding. Just that description alone makes me run. You
Yeah.
know? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know about that one. You know, I think I'm good with his experience of it.
Yeah. And you notice the picture? He's got it sitting on the edge of the toilet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he does. I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either. That's hilarious.
Maybe that's what the smell was.
Yeah.
Maybe you should avoid drinking beers next to the toilet.
Yeah. I think that's it. Maybe especially if you don't flush before you drink the beer. I mean,
Yeah, because I can remember the last explosive session that I had, and then I reviewed a beer next to the toilet. It didn't turn out that well.
No, it didn't.
And it was amazing. The next time I had that same beer, it was okay. I had it on the table, and it was fine.
And maybe that's the whole problem.
Maybe that's the problem, Don. You know, a little friendly advice here, man. When
and I just had I was watching this I was reading this post, and I saw the picture of it by the toilet, and a pop-up ad had like a Mr. Hanky from South Park. Literally, it looked like a piece of floating around the ad, and I don't know what it was. But,
There's ex, the
see,
ex,
Google's out to just get us, I think. Yeah, that's it.
I swear. Yeah, I think we need to reach out to Don and let him know, when you're reviewing beers, my
Yeah.
friend, don't do it in the restroom.
Don't drink a beer right after you get done laying cable, as it said.
That's right. Oh, and also I wanted to thank who's our friend from oh dear God, how did I forget his name? Always drinks the Super Bock.
Oh, well, Rui
Rui,
from Portugal.
Portugal, of course. He sent me a deal in a heck, I don't even remember. I got it in an email, but I think he did it through a Hangout, and I wasn't there or something. But in any case, he sent me a deal so that I could find Superbock in my area. I will buy some and have some. That will
Oh, cool.
yeah, they do have Superbock in my area, so that is cool.
Wow.
Yeah. He sent me a link to it, so I just wanted to let him know I did get that, and I will buy it. I will.
Okay, good. Yes. Forward that link to me, Joe, if you have it, because I'll get some as well.
Yeah, I tried to. It was through Total Wine.
Oh, okay. All right. Which we have Total Wine. I'll check.
Yeah. So it was through Total Wine.
Okay.
And then I think Bevmo all over here also carried it.
Okay. Cool.
But
I'll check with Total Wine then.
Yeah, I think it was initially through Total Wine. So I am totally gonna look.
Yeah. Totally gonna look.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to let him know that I did get that. Yeah, because I'm interested in drinking that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold. At any rate, if you must buy a bottle, you should purchase a hazmat suit and gas mask, then just quickly pour it into an open sewer. Man. I get a feeling he doesn't like this beer too
Yeah,
much.
probably not, no.
And I don't know why.
You got to read between the lines a little bit, but I mean, it's definitely implied in the.
Oh, look at the last line. We could rid the world of ISIS if only it wasn't a limited edition
Maybe that's what
abomination.
President Obama's going to talk about tomorrow night. He's like, we're going to send over some of this beer and we're going to drop it on Syria and ISIS will be gone.
Yes. Yes.
Nah, he'll probably apologize to him for being so mean.
I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to give ISIS all bottles of this Spike and Jerome's collaboration.
Yeah.
And we're done with ISIS, right? I mean,
Yeah.
That's so that's a hilarious review from
Yeah.
Don. I don't know how I'm saying his last name. Rowan.
Yeah, probably Rowan. Yeah. New England Beer Examiner.
But I thought that was funny.
Either one of you lays so much as a hand on Alex.
Hey, does anybody what is this? Have you ever heard of MondoCon?
No.
I struggle with Connor.
Citra Bomb?
Is it something that goes away, or is it?
I know.
If I get a shot, will it clear up?
Is it like Ebola? I mean, does it?
You have to wash your hands and you have.
Do I need some kind of 2-stage vaccine for this stuff?
Yeah.
Do I have to tell my wife?
Yeah.
Right? Is it one of those deals or what? Yeah. It's, I don't know what it.
Let's go here.
I don't know what it is actually. It's Alamo Draft House is they're having MondoCon. I guess it's some kind of.
All right.
I'll put the link in here.
My last Citra Bomb, guys.
All right. The last one ever?
No, I got another one just poured in bottles, but the last one of this batch.
Okay.
Very cloudy.
Oh, it's looking good.
I like to put the pulp in it, if you will.
Oh yeah, B vitamins, yum yums.
That's what I told her. I like to put the pulp in it too, man. But
God, that's good.
that's what she said.
Yeah. This is all following.
There's a
Big
lot
and
of softballs here, man. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
Good, Darks. What did he say? Big and what? Big and something.
big and bold.
Oh, there we go.
Juicy? Oh my God, juicy.
Hey, look. Yeah. Notice what we're like 58 and a half minutes into the show, and we're just now driving off the rails. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you're
That's
allowed.
like a record.
The last 10 minutes, you're allowed to go off the rails.
That's right.
Look
Yeah.
how creamy that looks. Oh my goodness, big and bold and creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Oh.
juicy.
and juice.
It
And
is
then
good.
juicy. Yeah. Don't forget the juicy part. Oh.
Tell you what. Go ahead.
Speaking of homebrew, my new place here, I'm gonna be able to brew beer now. So I haven't actually started to do, but I have the facilities to, or I can store shit now.
Okay. Cool.
So, I know Barrick was always giving me a hard time. Why don't you make your own beer? And I never had a place to do it. So now I'm gonna start gathering equipment and playing with that now.
Man, it is.
And
Yeah.
fucking cake vodka, I'm gonna make that shit too because it's too expensive to buy.
Wait a minute. You're getting your equipment and you're gonna play with it to make what?
Yes.
Yes. Big, bold, beer.
that was all he said he was gonna do. He was
Yes.
just gonna continually gather the equipment.
And then make it.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. Yeah.
Man, I will tell you, when you dry hop it, it does turn out cloudy. Look how cloudy that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an odd looking beer on the screen for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
But I did mix it up. I will say that. I didn't just... You could pour it lightly and it turned out clear, but I put all the pulp in it, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it turns out really cloudy.
Gave it one of these and got her all mixed
Just
up.
like that.
Now, what color is it to you, Barrick? Are you seeing what?
Very orangey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, the way it looks on the screen is the way it looks to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, so
okay.
like a real cloudy. Orange.
Very orangey looking. Almost looks like you poured orange juice in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's... I think that's the way it looks on the screen. Hold on just a second.
That's the way a lot of IPAs look. I mean, they've got that cloudy, especially dry hopped IPAs, like you said, Barrick. They've got that cloudy orange color,
Mm-hmm.
which is not bad at all for an IPA.
Oh, and my favorite IPA used to be Cigar City's Highlight.
Mm-hmm.
I did it next to this one, and the Highlight was, in my opinion, wasn't even close to this. I would give this beer to any IPA lover, and if they didn't like it, I would say, there's something wrong with you. This is good. It's really good.
Good.
I would
Yeah.
give it to anybody.
If you don't like it, go to hell.
Yep.
Damn good.
Yeah. Suck it.
Frick you.
Frackin'.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, we'll end the show right there, man. I appreciate everyone showing up, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have to stay up on what's going on with your videos, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him another email. I'm gonna track down a phone number this week too and call him and see what's going on. But
Take care, guys.
All right, man. We'll see you, Barrick.
see you, Barrett.
Okay.
See you, Dave. Take care. See you,
Peace
Joe.
out, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.